All right, shalawam, shalawam. I'm gonna start this video by giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. All praises due. In today's video, I wanted to go over a passage in the Apocrypha, and it is Baruch chapter 4. And basically, just want to talk about the land of Israel, not just the people of Israel, but the land of Israel misses us dearly. And I know a great remnant of the people of Israel are, blind to the fact of us being Israelites and that our power is coming back to redeem his elect. 2/3 will be cut off, but the 1/3, which I am a part of, that is going to be saved in those chariots when Yahushua returns in his great glory. But I just want to get into the passage of Baruch chapter 4 and go into the love letter that Israel, the land of Israel, sent us, because she misses us dearly. And we're going to go into Salakia for any background noise. I do work at a group home, but I'm going to try to talk over the background noise as much as I can. This is Baruch chapter 4 and verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of the power and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. Give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation. O Israel, happy are we for things that are pleasing to the power, are made known unto us. Be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel. You were sold to the nations not for your destruction, but because you moved God to wrath, you were delivered unto the enemies. For you provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils, not to the power. So we got removed out of our land because we disobeyed Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and we brought him to great wrath. Shout out to Brother Matthias. He went into the passage of Ezekiel and kind of broke down exactly how we were flourishing over there, and how, the Father, he gave everything to us, but we got arrogant and cocky, and we started following other gods. We started wanting to be like the other people, and instead of just being our unique selves, being the greatest people on the earth that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua made us to be. But we took that for granted, and we're still in captivity today because of it. But we're going to get out very, very soon. Verse 8, ye have forgotten the everlasting power that brought you up, and ye have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you. For when she saw the wrath of the power coming unto you, she said, hearken, O ye that dwell about Zion, or Sion. It's S, I know it's not Zion, Sion. God hath brought upon me great mourning, for I saw the captivity of my sons and daughters, which the everlasting brought upon them. Verse 11, with joy did I nourish them, but sent them away with weeping and mourning. Verse 12, let no man rejoice over me, a widow and forsaken of many, who for the sins of my children am left desolate, because they departed from the law of the Most High. They knew not his statutes, nor walked in the way of his commandments, nor trod in the paths of discipline in his righteousness. Verse 14, let them that dwell about Sion come, and remember ye the captivity of my sons and daughters, which the everlasting hath brought upon them. Verse 15, for he hath brought a nation upon them from far, a shameless nation, and of a strange language, who neither reverenced old men nor pitied child. These have carried away the dear, beloved children of the widow, and left her that was alone, desolate, without daughters. But what can I help you? For he that brought these plagues upon you will deliver you from the hands of your enemies. Go your way, O my children, go your way, for I am left desolate. So you see, Israel is mourning without us. She misses us dearly, and she's basically saying she's left desolate. She hates the people that are over there. She can't stand them because she knows that these are not the people of that the chosen people that are supposed to be over there, Salakia, and knows that our power had taken us out of the land, and then, you know, those rats over there, they just decided to take over and steal our identity. Well, they didn't claim our actual identity because they call themselves Ashkenazi Jews. We are the Israelites, and they call themselves Jewish, like actually being part of. So they never truly stole our identity, but they're claiming to be the chosen people when they are not at all. And the land of Israel knows that. She knows that herself. Verse 20, I have put off the clothing of peace and put upon me the sackcloth of my prayer. I will cry unto the everlasting days, and I will cry unto the everlasting in my days. Verse 21, be of good cheer, O my children. Cry unto the Lord, and he shall deliver you from the power and hand of the enemies. For my hope is in the everlasting, that he will save you, and joy is come unto me from the Holy One, because of the mercy which shall soon come unto you from the everlasting our Savior. Verse 23, for I sent you out with mourning and weeping, with power will give you to me again with joy and gladness forever. And that's what we're waiting on. We're waiting on Yahushua, our big brother, our master, and our Savior to come back and get us out of here, man. We don't want to be here anymore. I sure as hell don't want to be here anymore. Ever since I found out that I'm an Israelite, ever since that I found out that I'm a chosen child of the highest power conceivable, and you know, I'm part of the tribe of Judah, and that I'm going to be with Yahushua and his everlasting rule and an everlasting kingdom to come. I mean, you can't, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like knowing that, number one, you are a chosen child of the Most High, and number two, that you are under his full protection, and he's always going to look after you. And as long as you hearken unto his word and listen to him, he's always going to look after us. And it even goes into, I forgot what chapter it is, but all of Israel shall be saved through, you know, Yahushua's sacrifice. But there are the 2/3 remnant that has to pay on this side for what they, you know, what they did, which was reject him while he was here. But luckily we're getting this truth, and we can call on the precious name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua and know that our deliverer, Yahushua, our king, is on the way, and he's going to plant us back in our beautiful land, and we're going to make it flourish again and get back at our enemies for everything they did to us. They got a whole lot to pay for. They got centuries of shit that they did to us that they ain't gonna get away with nothing. All praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua for that. But this is verse 24. Like as now the neighbors of Sion, I don't think I'm saying that right, Salakia, have seen your captivity, so shall they see shortly your salvation from our God, which shall come upon you with great glory and brightness of the everlasting. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from the power, for thine enemy hath persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shalt tread upon his neck. That's exactly what I was just talking about. 26, my delicate ones have gone rough ways and were taken away as a flock caught of the enemies. Verse 27, be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto the Most High, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. Verse 28, for as it was your mind to go astray from the power, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. For he that hath brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy again with your salvation. Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoiced at thy fall. Verse 32, miserable are the cities which thy children serve. Miserable is she that received thy sons. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin, and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. Verse 34, for I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting, long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time, which is still ongoing to this day. Verse 36, O Jerusalem, look about thee toward the east, and behold the joy that cometh unto thee from the Most High. 37, lo, thy sons come, whom thou sentest away, they come gathered together from the east to the west, by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the glory of the power. So that was Baruch chapter 4. I think it was very edifying, and to know that, you know, Israel herself misses us. We miss her greatly. I really hate this place. Once you are changed by the renewing of your mind, and you know the Spirit of the Lord really moves on you, you hate this place, and you want to see this place in utter desolation speedily. But we know everything goes off Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh's time, and we know that pretty soon he's going to fulfill his promise of destroying this place and getting us up out of here. And just knowing that we have nothing to worry about, nothing to fear, as long as we trust him and believe in his word, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. And I just thought that was a very edifying passage. I hope this helped you in your walk. And just want to give all praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh again. And hope y'all enjoyed this video. Shalawam.